This video features every gadget in Moco rank from worst to best. Even if you don't have all of these gadgets, I still recommend you watch to the end of the video so you guys will know which gadgets you need to max out first. Alright guys, the first gadget we're going to be talking about is going to be the Life Jacket. The Life Jacket is an active gadget that shields you and your pets and then explodes, dealing damage to nearby enemies. You use it to dangerously overinflate a Life Jacket, temporarily shielding yourself and your pets from all damage, stuns, and pushbacks. The Life Jacket will burst shortly after use. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Super Loud Whistle. The Super Loud Whistle is a gadget that when activated, emits a piercing sound designed to attract nearby monsters, compelling them to redirect their attacks towards you. This effect is particularly useful for drawing enemy attention away from allies or objectives, allowing for strategic positioning and team coordination. This is great because it forces nearby monsters to focus their attacks onto you, providing a tactical advantage in managing enemy threats, and it's also ideal for protecting vulnerable teammates or controlling the flow of battle by manipulating enemy focus. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Snow Globe. The Snow Globe is an active gadget that deals damage in an 8 meter radius circle and slows non-boss enemies by 40% during 5 seconds. The Snow Globe is an active gadget that deals damage in an 8 meter radius circle and slows non-boss enemies by 40% for 5 seconds. In the game, you use it to break out of your own winter storm, damaging and slowing enemies in a large area. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Really Cool Sticker. The Really Cool Sticker is an active gadget that deals bonus damage every time enemies take damage from your weapons or pets for 5 seconds. In the game, you use it to give bonus active gadget damage every time enemies take damage from your weapon or pets. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is going to be the Vitamin Shot. The Vitamin Shot is a gadget that when activated, heals the player and increases their attack speed for a brief period. This combination of healing and enhanced combat capability makes it a valuable tool for sustaining health and boosting damage output during engagements. I kinda think this is an underrated gadget because it restores a portion of the player's health upon activation, it temporarily increases the player's attack speed allowing for more rapid damage dealing, and it's ideal for maintaining health and maximizing damage during critical moments in battle. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is going to be the Splash Heal. The Splash Heal is a gadget that instantly restores health to the player and nearby allies. When activated, it provides immediate healing, enhancing team sustainability during combat. I also love running the Splash Heal because it provides immediate health restoration upon activation, it heals the player and all nearby friendly units within its radius, and it's ideal for maintaining team health during intense battles or when facing multiple enemies. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Monster Taser. The Monster Taser is an active gadget that shoots a medium range lightning bolt at the nearest enemy, stunning non-bosses, and it does have a cooldown of 5 seconds. In the game, you use it to tase the nearest enemy, dealing big damage and stunning non-boss monsters. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Revitalizing Mist. The Revitalizing Mist is a gadget designed to enhance team survivability during combat. When activated, it releases a healing mist that restores health to the player and nearby allies over a short duration. This area of effect healing is particularly effective in sustaining team members during intense battles, ensuring prolonged engagement and reducing downtime. This gadget is particularly useful in cooperative play, while maintaining team health is crucial for success. A strategic application can turn the tides of battle, especially during challenging encounters. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is going to be the Multi-Zapper. The Multi-Zapper is a gadget that launches electrical zaps, each capable of stunning nearby enemies. This effect makes it particularly useful for disrupting groups of opponents and controlling crowds during battles. I personally really love this gadget because this gadget has the potential to stun multiple enemies within its range, providing strategic control over enemy movements. The zaps can also target enemies at random, ensuring that different foes are affected, which can be advantageous in chaotic combat scenarios. And then finally, utilizing the Multi-Zapper allows players to manage crowds effectively, giving them an edge in battles involving multiple adversaries. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Pepper Spray. The Pepper Spray is a ranged weapon that emits a continuous stream of irritant, effectively hindering enemies' vision and movement. This weapon is particularly useful for crowd control, allowing players to manage groups of adversaries by impairing their abilities temporarily. This build ensures that players can effectively control the battlefield and provide support to their team. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Spicy Dagger. The Spicy Dagger is a melee weapon designed for close quarter combat. It allows players to rapidly stab enemies in front of them, dealing consistent damage. Additionally, the Spicy Dagger has a unique feature. After a certain number of consecutive attacks, it gains a damage boost, enhancing its effectiveness in prolonged fights. This build ensures that players can effectively utilize the Spicy Dagger to control the battlefield, disrupt enemy formations, and support their team during engagements. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is the Explosive 6-Pack. The Explosive 6-Pack is a throwable gadget that releases a cluster of 6 explosive devices upon activation. These devices scatter over a wide area, dealing significant damage to any enemies within their blast radius. The widespread nature of the explosion makes it highly effective for disrupting groups of opponents or clearing clustered enemy units. This build ensures that players can effectively utilize the Explosive 6-Pack to control the battlefield, disrupt enemy formations, and support their team during engagements. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is going to be the Boombox. The Boombox is an active gadget that blasts in a circle around the player, dealing high damage to all targets in the area. It has a 10.5 second cooldown and stuns non-boss enemies around the player for 1.5 seconds upon damaging them. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is Smart Fireworks. The Smart Fireworks is an active gadget that fires up to 4 enemies seeking fireworks, which deal medium splash damage. It does have a cooldown of 20 seconds. Alright guys, the next gadget we're going to be talking about is Sheldon. Sheldon is an active gadget that summons Sheldon, a pet which attacks enemies nearby them. In the game, you can summon Sheldon to fight by your side. He's bold, selfless, and a little bit dumb.